days to come and carry us like wind in our sails.
Day 3 at the Airbnb. Hey, that rhymes. Kind of. Day 3 at the Airbnb. Yeah, that rhymes. The kids are all resting. What?
Count it.
Count it? The rhyme? That counts. Kids are all resting. They all really needed rest time. I'm glad we're at this house. I'm glad for so many reasons, but one of them is that in the RV, like, we've got a pretty darn good setup, but for extended periods of time, the lack of sleep piles up. It accumulates. Cumulative lack of sleep. Like, they don't nap, or if they do, it's short. They basically fall to the least amount of sleep needs, because you can't very well sleep through everybody else waking up in a tight space like that. So anyway, we're on day 3 here. We haven't really napped even since we've been here, but today it needed to be done.
Yes, and not us, the kids.
No, we have not napped in years. Just kidding.
That's not true.
That's not true. Today is the day that Carrie arrives. So our nanny is meeting us out here for a multitude of reasons, one of which is that she wants to, and we want her to. And she has this week off of her having her little girls at her house. So she hasn't like really locked down a new job. She wanted to take a little trip anyway, so she's on her way out here. She'll be here in a couple hours, and it'll allow Brad and I to just go on a little date. It's gonna be a while before we'll be able to go on a date again, because we get down to Georgia, Brad starts working, and it's gonna be a while before Laurie comes and joins us. And obviously we don't know anybody there, so we can't just like leave our kids with somebody we don't know.
And my parents will probably be there late June, early July.
And Brad's parents will be there late June, early July, so it'll be a couple months before we have an opportunity to go on a date again, so we'll take advantage.
Actually, your parents are gonna, because your mom bought a new Corvette.
Yeah, did that actually happen?
Well, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah.
How did I not know that?
Yeah, remember they're picking it up.
I thought they were just looking at it.
No, they already have a pickup date between the 22nd and the 26th.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so we're literally gonna see your parents next week.
Really? That's next week?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so my mom sold her Corvette, or my dad sold my mom's Corvette, and found one that they like better. And it happens to be, it's like 6 hours from our house in Georgia, but that's close enough. When you live 15 and a half hours across the country, 6 hours is a short jaunt. So they'll come pick up the car and swing by and see the house and say hi to the kids and all that.
And then we won't even go a week without seeing
yeah, exactly. And then we wouldn't have seen them this week either, or anyway, because they were out at a wedding in Colorado.
Right.
So it's just kind of funny how that works out. So we'll see them then, and then we'll also we'll see your parents. You said late June, early July?
Yeah.
And then like late July we'll be coming back to Missouri for a visit this summer. We'll fly probably. So we're staying very connected. Yeah. Just like I thought we would. Yeah. No. I was looking at flights. There are no direct flights from like the closest airport to the lake and the closest airport to us in Georgia. No direct flights. But if you drive to somewhere a little bit further from the lake, then you can get a direct flight for battery died, so changed into my swimsuit, got some sunglasses and a hat and a beer, and we're back. So I think we were talking about flights. Like, it's super inexpensive for a direct flight from Nashville to Jacksonville. It was like...
You said $32.
$32 one way. But round trip was like $47 or something.
That's crazy.
For same day. And so now they show emissions and like what kind of emissions it has, and it was like a positive something. Which I don't even know how that works.
That is the last thing I care about.
Well,
when I fly. No offense, environmentalists. No offense.
Anywho, it was a very environmentally friendly flight as well. So if we were wanting to do like a Nashville trip, it would be relatively inexpensive direct flight. So when you're traveling with kids, that's huge. Like, direct flights are where it's at. If you have to have a layover, you have twice the chance of your flight being canceled or delayed. You have a good chance of being stuck in an airport. Layovers are hard, like getting from A to B or gate whatever to whatever with a bajillion kids. If you have to gate check something, it's just a nightmare. So if you can have a direct flight, that'd be great. Nashville's only like 6 hours from the lake.
They've been doing that all day.
Not 6 hours. Yeah, is it 6 hours from the lake?
What?
Nashville? Or
Yeah.
6 hours from St. Louis?
5 from St. Louis, isn't it?
Yeah, and I guess you would go through the boot heel to get to Nashville if you didn't go through St. Louis. Anyway, who cares?
Nobody.
It would be an easy place to just like go visit or meet my parents or whatever. So there's a lot of opportunity to see. Obviously Brad's parents, they are mobile. They can be wherever, whenever. And then there were a lot of people concerned about the kids and how they wouldn't be able to see my parents very much.
They'll see them all the time.
They'll see them all the time. My parents are retired also and can be wherever they want to be.
So tonight, is it recording?
Yes.
Rachel and I are going out on the town, downtown Chattanooga. So it should be exciting.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna try to pick like the best venue with the best view to check out downtown Chattanooga. So
Yes.
pretty excited about that.
I'm looking forward to just like a really relaxing. So what's funny about this house is it looks really small.
Yeah, it looks tidy.
When you look at it, even from the front, when you look at it, it looks tiny, but there are 5 bedrooms in there. Like that floor plan would have been good if we ended up building.
Yep. It would have been nice to have a bathroom upstairs too, but
That's true, but there's like
overall, it's pretty good.
there's a loft upstairs, like a bonus space plus 5
Yeah,
bedrooms.
we haven't done a house tour.
No, we definitely need to because it's a great layout if you need 5 bedrooms. Height. Because we literally have the 3 big kids sleeping in the same room together. So, because they want to and they're used to it, I actually feel like at our house in Georgia, they're gonna do the same thing. Like Lyndle and Eloise's bedroom will be together, and I feel like Bear will be camping out on their floor a lot because they're just after this trip, they're all used to sleeping together. And then Ada Mae and Alice are sharing a room. We have a room, and then we have 2 extra rooms here. So Carrie will have her own room, and she will have a choice between 2 bedrooms that she could sleep in. You know what's also funny is how far you and I, mainly me, I have come in. We used to, when we get an Airbnb, I needed all of the kids in their own separate sleeping space. Like Brad and I would sleep on the couch before we doubled up kids in a bedroom. It was just one of my deals. Like I just didn't, I don't know, I didn't want them waking each other up at night, and now like we put 3 in one room, 2 in another room and call it good.
You've come a long way.
I have come a long way. This tent is worth its weight in gold.
I was just about to make an Instagram.
Unbelievable. It's just so good. Look at and they just love it. They did, like, occasionally would get a little sad when you put them in there, but it would not be long lasting, and now they're just so used to it. Worth its weight in gold, I tell you. We'll link it below. And we have a 31% off coupon code. It's just Rachel. So enter Rachel. Some colors you can stack the code with whatever sale they have going on. Brings the price down to like $100. Chris and Colleen had it and brought it to our house years ago.
They're the ones that introduced it to us.
Yes. Ada's gonna be walking soon.
And then if it starts raining, even, actually I can fit in there as well, so 2 adults can fit in there. Cozy in there?
Yes.
So not only do we have a big thing of water, it's just staying dry, and they fit.
Life is good. I wish I were a kid again. Hey Lyndle, your hair's a little bit wavy.